Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. And folks, Donald Trump has done it in a move that is sure to cause the left to screech and howl and wail and carry on. In bemoan now World Soccer, FIFA has issued a peace prize, and they gave it to none other than President Donald Trump. Now, of course, it wasn't the Nobel Peace Prize because that has been co-opted by far left activists and hacks. But instead, the World Soccer organization has given Donald Trump a peace prize. Now, of course, Donald Trump got the World Cup to be in America. He got that little move done. And now he's got this coming back from him. So I'm going to read to you out of Just the News. I'm going to share you a compelling video from the mainstream media. President Trump on Friday received FIFA's inaugural peace prize at the World Cup final draw ceremony on Friday at the Kennedy Center for his diplomatic efforts. You definitely deserve the first FIFA Peace Prize for your action, for what you have obtained in your way. But you obtained it in an incredible way, FIFA President Gianni Infantino said. And you can always count, Mr. President, on my support, on the support of the entire soccer community to help you make peace and make the world prosper, he added. Can you imagine the lesbian women of the United States who play hockey, who play soccer, who are always coming out against Trump? This has got to be sending him over the edge. According to a draft of the run of show obtained by Politico during the ceremony, in which countries will learn who they will face in the first group stage matches, Trump, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum, and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney are expected to participate in a ceremonial ball draw. Now, can you imagine Sheinbaum and Carney having to go there with Trump in light of the fact that Trump gets the Peace Prize, as he just stated the other day, I'm fine with blowing up drug cartel in Mexico. The 2-hour program will begin with a performance by one of Trump's favorite opera singers before moving to remarks from FIFA President Infantino. Robbie Williams and Nicole Scherzinger will also give performance. Then Infantino will introduce Trump as the recipient of the event's Peace Prize. The U.S. president will accept the award and deliver remarks from stage. Following the heads of states portion of the program, there will be the official draw, run by a conductor and assistants. Balls with each country's name labeled on them will be pulled from pots to form 12 groups of 4 teams, each for the 2026 tournament. The village people who sing YMCA will close the ceremony. But you've got to be just a little curious about how CNN is handling the news, so let me show you this video.
The House wouldn't normally have much to do with the FIFA World Cup, but you cannot say that this year. One of the most famous trophies in all of sport has been here frequently in 2025, and FIFA President Gianni Infantino has been here half a dozen times too, at the side of the US President Donald Trump. And on Friday, they'll be together again as the draw is made for the 2026 World Cup tournament, which is going to be played across the US, Canada and Mexico next summer. The draw is always a big deal. It's when all the teams are sorted into groups of 4. Those teams will then play each other before the top 2 or 3 will advance to the knockout rounds. And this draw will be a star-studded affair. The likes of Tom Brady and Shaquille O'Neal will be here, but Trump will surely be the most imposing figure.
I want you to think about what he just said. The most imposing figure at the World Cup draw event is going to be not any other sports personality, not the greatest soccer player, not Shaquille O'Neal or Tom Brady. No, it's certainly not going to be the president of Mexico or the prime minister of Canada. It will be your president, Donald Trump.
And it is going to be fascinating because FIFA have just created their very own Peace Prize, and Trump is expected to win it. In the lead up to this draw, he's threatened Venezuela with war. He said he'd be proud to bomb drug cartels operating in Mexico, a tournament co-host, by the way. And he's previously said that the other co-host, Canada, should become the 51st state of America. But still, FIFA could recognize him as a man of peace.
Well, folks, what did you expect from CNN? So let's talk about those 3. Venezuela, a despotic regime that stole an election, that is attempting to run drugs into our country, not even attempting, actually is. And Trump is taking out their cartel boats and asking the despotic leader to step down so the real elected leader can take his place. seems like peace for the people of Venezuela. Let's go to Mexico. Mexico, drug cartels, if they're allowing them to operate freely in Mexico and they're causing harm to us here in the U.S., it's Mexico who needs to pursue peace and actually deal with the problem within their borders. Number 3, Canada. Well, I mean, realistically, it would be better for them to be the 51st state. I don't know if I want them because I don't want them voting in our elections, but that's a whole other issue. He just wants good things for the people of Canada, apparently. I just don't want them here.
It is supposed to be something happening on the sidelines of the World Cup draw, but Trump's involvement might just end up overshadowing the whole thing.
Oh, look at his disappointment. Poor guy. Trump could overshadow the whole thing. FIFA, in spite of all this, could still present him with the Peace Award. Well, folks, let's talk about the peace deals Donald Trump has brokered. I'm going to take you back to 2020 even. So this is back from fact sheets from October 23rd, 2020. At the White House, President Donald J. Trump brokers a historic peace agreement between Israel and Sudan. That's right. Now, this is on top of 2 other deals that he had brokered right there in 2020 as well. But let's go to something more recent. President Trump brokers another historic peace deal, this from August 8th of 2025. And this is between Azerbaijan and Armenia. The 2 leaders also signed bilateral economic agreements with the U.S., unlocking the great potential of the South Caucasus region in trade, transit, energy, infrastructure, and technology, and creating new opportunities for the American people and American businesses. So he's not only securing peace for these countries, he's not only getting them to come to the table, but he's brokering good things for America on top of it. So if you have countries that can align themselves more economically, you will have more peaceful relations. Everybody gets upset about his tariff deals, but all he's doing is trying to level the trading. All he's trying to do is level the playing field there. Everywhere Trump goes, he's trying to get the world to operate more peaceful, and he's trying to get this done by them operating in their own best interests. For more than 35 years, Armenia and Azerbaijan have fought a bitter conflict that resulted in tremendous suffering for both nations. Many tried to find a resolution, and they were unsuccessful. With this accord, we finally succeeded in making peace, said President Trump. It's a day in which will be remembered by the people of Azerbaijan with a feeling of pride and gratitude to President Trump. Within several months, he managed to put an end to conflicts in Asia, Africa, and now the South Caucasus. What we could not achieve for more than 30 years, we will turn the page of standoff, confrontation, and bloodshed and provide a bright and safe future for our children. That statement from the president of Azerbaijan. Okay, and then we have the Prime Minister Pashinyan saying, today we have reached a significant milestone in Armenian and Azerbaijani relations. We are laying a foundation to write a better story than the one we had in the past. This breakthrough would simply not have been possible without President Trump's personal engagement and his resolute commitment to peace. It seems to me like he should actually be getting the Nobel Peace Prize, but they don't want to give that to him because they're woke as a joke. President Trump is the president of peace. As president, he has brokered peace between Azerbaijan and Armenia, Cambodia and Thailand, Israel and Iran, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, India and Pakistan, Egypt and Ethiopia, Serbia and Kosovo, and with the Abraham Accords. President Trump is proving that nations across the globe can move beyond long-standing conflicts of the past toward a shared future of peace, prosperity, and success. That's what Donald Trump is doing. Hey, do you know what Mike Lindell is doing? He's running for governor. And if you want to support him, go get some of his coffee or his pillows at mypillow.com/lumberjack for the biggest savings on the best sleep products available and free shipping. I am telling you, if you get some of those Giza sheets, I did not know sheets were a thing. I got those Giza sheets. They are absolutely phenomenal. I highly encourage you to get some. They're on sale right now. Aggressive sales on a number of products and free shipping on top of it. Go check it out or call 1-800-568-2865. See you on the next episode. Peace out.